Hey guys, it's Jason here, and I know it's been a while since I have done a blog on my YouTube channel, and it's because I've been really concentrating on recipe development, just really churning out really new, easy, simple recipes for you to enjoy at home. But I want to share something new with you, and I realize it's a little bit late in the game right now. We've got about 8 days to go with what I'm about to share with you, but better late than never. I'm here to answer a question that I get from a lot of you on my social media networks, which is, you know, how did I get started making food? How did I start my career as a chef? And, you know, I'm intimidated in the kitchen. I don't really know where to go to increase my kitchen skills. Those are kind of a common question I usually get. And normally, and in the past, I would say, well, you might want to invest a sizable sum of money and go to New York or Chicago or California, London, and go to a natural or plant-based culinary school, which is a long time commitment and a big investment. You know, people can't break away from their families, and it's really hard to get away from work. I really understand that. So to this point, it's been really tough to increase your skills and, you know, get more confidence in the kitchen. But right now, there's something really cool going on I want to share with you. And it's so cool that I'm actually going back to school. 9 years after I went to culinary school, I'm actually going back to school too. And I met my friend Sarno for the first time. I've been following Chad for years actually, and always wanted to meet him. Well, about a month and a half ago at the Natural Products Expo, I finally met Chad, and he's like, dude, let me tell you about something. I got something going on with this thing called Wrobel. It's an online cooking school. And I just started this new plant-based certification program. And I'm like, online cooking school, like, how are you gonna do an online cooking school? So he shows me the curriculum for this unbelievable program. And seriously, it was more detailed and more comprehensive, more deep than even my culinary school, which I went to 9 years ago. So I'm like, all right, I'll do it. So I signed up for the course, and I want to tell you all about it. So Wrobel is an online cooking school that's been around for several years now, but this is their very first attempt at doing a plant-based certification program. And with Chad leading the way, it's probably going to be pretty rad. I mean, Woody Harrelson calls him the Michael Jordan of vegan chefs, right? I mean, you guys think I'm good? Like, if I went up against Chad Sarno in the kitchen, it would be like me versus LeBron James in basketball. Okay, that's how good Chad is. So with him leading the way, this course is going to be pretty rad. And if you guys don't know who Chad is, he's right here. He's the co-author of Crazy Sexy Kitchen with Chris Carr. Incredible recipes. Let me show you guys a sampling real quick, right? So I had the pleasure of having this. This is a Hearts of Palm crab cake with remoulade. I actually had this last month when I met Chad. And at first, you know, you look at this recipe, right? It's a 2-page recipe. And for a lot of you, I'm sure you're thinking like, God, that's really intimidating. A 2-page recipe, all those steps. You just get freaked out and you don't want to make the food. You know, you buy these cookbooks and, right, they sit on the shelf and you never ever make the recipes out of these cookbooks. Well, with this online Wrobel cooking course, we can finally take you to that next step where you open up a book, you don't feel intimidated, and even beyond that, you can start developing your own unique recipes. So the course is really cool in the sense that it takes you from point A to point double Z. And what I mean by that is, if you're nervous about using a knife, right, or you really don't understand measurements, or you've never even made a fresh recipe in your life, we start from those basic kitchen skills that Chad and his staff are gonna guide you through, all the way up to really amazing flavor profiling and recipe creation and advanced cooking techniques. So some people I've told this course about, they're like, J-Wro, it's a little bit crazy. I've never done anything in the kitchen. Well, whether you're a novice, and again, you've never done anything other than microwaving or making rice, or all the way to somebody like me who's enrolled, you're gonna get all those bases covered. So the way it's gonna go is you're gonna get 120 hours of expert instruction from Chad and his staff. You're gonna get online Skype calls. You're gonna get lessons plans. And all in total, it's gonna be 120 hours of advanced and basic instruction, and up to 6 months. You go at your own pace. So if you really wanna be like an A+ student and suck up to Chad, you could go like as quickly as possible, maybe even 3 months. But the cool thing is, with your busy schedule, with kids, with work, with family, you can take up to 6 months to complete the course. So you can go at your own pace. If you've got a high-speed connection, you have a computer, you can take this course from anywhere in the world. So if you've been skeptical, you've been intimidated, you've been a little worried about not really making nourishing food in the kitchen for yourself or your family or your loved ones, this is really the most affordable and easy way to do it. And so I hope to see you guys in class, because the next course is starting in 8 days. Starting on May 15th, I'm gonna be in the course. Eco-vegan gal Whitney Lauritsen is enrolled, plant-based dietitian Juliana Hever's in there. So like I said, whether you're a novice with a knife, or you're an expert vegan educator, we're all in this together to take our skills to the next level. So I hope you guys click on the description field below. I've got the link down there to check out the Ruby online plant-based certification course, and I've also got several Vimeo videos down there. If you guys want to actually watch and see how the course is gonna go, you just click on those videos down in the description, and I hope to see you guys on May 15th in our online course with Chad and Whitney and Juliana and all our friends. So hope to see you guys soon, and be well. Peaches.